Bridges are a dental appliance that can fill up a missing space. Generally, bridges are either supported by one or two teeth. If you have a space with teeth in front of the space and teeth behind the space, then what you would tend to do for a bridge is to put a crown on the tooth behind and a crown on the tooth in front and have something hang in the middle. A bridge is a dental prosthesis that replaces a missing tooth. Generally, a bridge is supported on each side of the space. For example, this is a model of a bridge where you have a crown here, and you have a missing tooth there. So this missing tooth is floating and is supported on either side. So this is a fixed bridge with one in the middle. Sometimes towards the front of your mouth, and if you're not biting too hard, you can use one tooth to support a floating tooth, and therefore that's called a cantilever bridge. Bridges are very useful, but they can be destructive to the teeth on either side of the space. If those teeth are what we call virgin teeth, i.e. have no fillings in them, then it is quite destructive to drill away a perfectly healthy tooth in order for a bridge to be placed. If, however, the tooth is heavily filled and it will need a crown anyway, then it is a good idea to put a bridge on, because you're putting a crown on a tooth that will need a crown, and on the back tooth that is heavily filled will need a crown as well. So what a bridge will do in that case is protect the two teeth that are heavily filled and give the added advantage of a floating tooth in the middle that is the bridge and fills up the space. The downside from the bridge, as I said, is destruction of natural healthy teeth either side of the space. The other downside is, because where the tooth was taken out, the bone is not being used. As time goes on, that bone will resorb away and a space will come between the tooth and the bridge. So although the bridge can last 15-20 years, the space between the floating part of the bridge and the actual gum will increase with time, purely because the bone is not being used and it will shrink back. Other bridges are Maryland bridges or Hachette bridges. A Maryland bridge is a bridge where there is adhesive properties used of the teeth and of the materials, where a bridge can be superglued basically onto natural teeth without any destruction or minimal destruction. The downside with these types of bridges is that the retention of them is limited. So realistically, from a long-term point of view, Marylands may not be able to take the bite or the occlusion or the forces of your bite over a long period of time. Whenever you're doing a bridge, you're drilling away at the natural part of the tooth. Like when you're doing a filling, a crown, and any procedure where you're drilling at a tooth, you're traumatizing the nerve of the tooth. As a direct result, the amount of drilling will give some sensitivity to the tooth. The more drilling, the more sensitivity, but within reason, that sensitivity will calm down and be completely gone within 24-48 hours. Dental bridges, if they're made of porcelain, realistically should not stain. If there is staining around the gum margin, yes, there might be a little bit of staining around there because of the build-up of plaque, but realistically, if bridges are glazed and made of porcelain, they should not stain. They will also not be affected by any whitening, and they should not change colour over a period of time. If you are missing one, two or a number of teeth, make an appointment, have a consultation, no obligation. We can go through your options and discuss what is the best for you. If you'd like to make an appointment at Gallagher Dental, you can do so by phoning us on 01 678 8158. Alternatively, email us at info@gadental.com, or you can visit our website and book online. The website address is www.gaadental.com. We look forward to having you as a patient, and we'd love to see you and hopefully have a long and rewarding relationship with you.